The Atlantic is divided into two main regions, the North Atlantic and the South Atlantic, separated by the equator. But its influence extends beyond its boundaries. Through the Gulf Stream, North Atlantic Drift, and Brazil Current, the ocean regulates global climate, distributing heat and moisture across the planet. Beneath its surface lies a world as dynamic as the seas above. The Mid-Atlantic Ridge, a colossal underwater mountain range, runs down its center from Iceland to the South Atlantic, marking the boundary between tectonic plates. This geological spine is a site of constant creation, where molten rock pushes up from deep within the earth, forming new ocean floor, and occasionally giving rise to volcanic islands. From its shallow continental shelves teeming with life to its abyssal plains stretching into darkness, the Atlantic is both a cradle of biodiversity and a record of Earth's geological evolution. It is a place where natural forces, history, and mystery converge, a stage upon which the story of our planet continues to unfold. Submarine mountain ranges and deep trenches. Beneath the rolling waves of the Atlantic lies a hidden world of staggering vertical extremes, towering mountain ranges and plunging chasms that rival the highest peaks and deepest valleys on land. Dominating this undersea landscape is the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, the longest continuous mountain chain on Earth, stretching over 16,000 kilometers from the Arctic waters near Iceland all the way to the Southern Ocean. Its jagged peaks rise from the ocean floor, in some places cresting close enough to break the surface and form volcanic islands such as the Azores, Ascension, and Tristan da Cunha. The Mid-Atlantic Ridge is more than a geological marvel. It is the boundary where tectonic plates drift apart and molten rock wells up to create new crust. Along its length, hydrothermal vents, known as black smokers and white smokers, spew mineral-rich fluids into the icy depths, creating oases of life in an otherwise lightless world. Here, unique ecosystems stems thrive, sustained not by sunlight but by chemosynthesis, where microorganisms transform chemicals into energy. Yet the Atlantic is not defined solely by its heights. It is equally shaped by its depths. Along its edges lie some of the planet's most dramatic trenches. The Puerto Rico Trench, plunging to nearly 8,400 meters, is the deepest point in the Atlantic and a site of immense tectonic pressure where the North American plate meets the Caribbean plate. To the South Sandwich Trench curves for hundreds of kilometers, marking another collision zone between oceanic plates. Other notable depressions include the Romanche Trench near the equator, slicing across the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, and the Laurentian Abyss off the coast of Canada, both hosting a world of extreme pressure, near freezing temperatures, and life forms adapted to conditions unimaginable on the surface. Extreme pressure, near freezing temperatures, and life forms adapted to conditions unimaginable on the surface. Between these depths and heights, the Atlantic floor is studded with abyssal plains, vast flat expanses, sea carpeted in fine sediment, and seamounts, extinct volcanoes that rise abruptly from the ocean floor. Vast flat expanses, sea carpeted in Many of these undersea mountains remain unexplored, their slopes home to corals, sponges, and fish species found nowhere else on Earth. For scientists, these submarine ranges and trenches are more than natural curiosities. They are keys to understanding Earth's geologic past and the forces still shaping its future. For explorers, they are the final frontiers, realms of crushing darkness and alien beauty, where every dive has the potential to reveal something never before seen by human eyes. Ecosystems and marine life. Beneath the surface of the Atlantic Ocean lies a tapestry of ecosystems as varied and vibrant as the coastlines it touches. From sunlit shallows to the lightless abyssal plains, each zone sustains its own community of life, adapted to thrive in unique and often extreme conditions. In the tropical and subtropical Atlantic, coral reefs form bustling underwater cities. The most famous, such as the Bahamas' Andros Barrier Reef and the Caribbean's Mesoamerican Reef, are living fortresses built by tiny coral polyps over thousands of years. These reefs harbor an explosion of color: parrotfish grazing on algae, angelfish weaving through corals, and hawksbill turtles gliding in search of sponges. Seagrass beds nearby act as nurseries for juvenile fish and feeding grounds for manatees and green sea turtles. moving offshore, the open ocean or pelagic zone is home to vast schools of tuna, mackerel, and sardines, pursued by predators such as marlin, swordfish, and shah. Migratory giants, humpback, fin, and blue whales travel thousands of kilometers, timing their journey. Seabirds like the albatross in shearwater